Good morning, folks. So, trying to avoid the music as well, by the way, because obviously, well, I say obviously, I always say obviously, might be obvious to me a lot of the time, but maybe not always necessarily obvious to other people. You know, there could be copyright issues, I don't know, but anyway, not a lot I can do about that right now. But I said I was going to show you the upstairs and how it's all changed. But the thing is, I don't know how many of you guys will remember what it used to look like. But this is our new layout anyway. Yeah. So it's just gone up. Well, actually, what time is it? There's a clock somewhere. Well, there was. Well, there used to be. Where's the clock gone? Oh, okay. So there isn't a clock. Right, okay, there's one outside anyway. Well, look. So it's 20 to 7, essentially, in the morning. Yeah, so got the whole place to myself right now. Well, just the upstairs bit anyway. There is a couple of people downstairs, but not many. Apart from staff, there's more staff than there is customers right now. And that is the recruitment centre, that bit. You see there, through those doors? That's the recruitment centre. That used to be part of the shop where customers used to go before they put this partition up and everything and what have you. That used to be part of the shop, but now it's the recruitment centre, like I say. So that's where everybody goes. That's where I went to get my job. So anyway, yeah, I'm having my latte. Wake myself up. Because obviously I've not had a lot of sleep, man. I'm thinking to myself, am I going to get through today? Because I'm thinking like, hang on, it's like, because again, I found another TV series, another sci-fi one, but not as, it's alright. It was more, in some ways it was like an X-Files kind of. It had a feel of X-Files about it, but it's not quite that. And it was more to do with medical experiment type stuff and what have you, sort of thing, and what have you. So there's no aliens, no monsters, or at least not in the literal sense anyway. Yeah, so I ended up watching a ton of those, but at least I didn't go to bed at 4 o'clock. I went to bed about 12:30. No, what? Oh yeah, either 12:30 or 1 o'clock this morning. So, and I've got up at 6. Do you know what I mean? I'm an idiot. Anyway, so yeah, basically I was trying to show you the upstairs. The kitchen is behind that wall, by the way. Yeah, and I'd love to show you the kitchen, but there's a guy fixing the door at the moment, so I don't want to be, what's the name, the kitchen door, the door to the kitchen. Not sure why, but there you go. Anyway, so yeah, love our spiral staircase, of course, because it's a spiral staircase, and you know me, I love spiral staircases. Anyway, yeah, so I can't really think of anything else right now, to be quite honest. That's my boss. I can hear my boss. Do you want to be in my video? No? No? Okay. Cool. So, my boss doesn't want to be in the video, that's fine. Yeah. I have no idea what else to rabbit on about this morning. I think it's because obviously I'm a bit too tired, so it's kind of like my brain, it's like I say, it takes me a while now. Do you know what I mean? The older I get, the longer it takes me to sort of, you know, get my bearings and stuff and get myself focused. That's what I need one of these. I need one of these in the morning, man. So look, there's that, the theatre, the Palace Theatre, no, Victoria Theatre. Oh, Victoria Palace Theatre. Sorry, yeah. That's been under, you know, revamp and reconstruction for a long time. And then the pub next door to it was virtually falling apart in a shell, from what I remember. But now, all that's being done up and all. Wow. Yeah. Anywho, so I think basically I'm just trying to sort of fill in a bit of, because like the video I did yesterday was tiny and short, wasn't it? I mean, it's like just over a minute long. I mean, what's the point? You know what I mean? It's like, no! Okay. So, yeah. Well, I say, oh, flipping heck, yes, just talk to the ceiling whilst I'm, what's that? Oh boy. So yeah, I'm super tired, but at least I finish at 12 today. So I'll finish at 12, and then not sure what I'm going to do. I mean, I need to get spotty food. I need to get myself some food and whatever sort of thing. So I need to sort those things out, and I'm not going to tell you the news yet. I'm going to leave it just for a little bit longer because I'm not sure whether whether to actually post this right now or not, because I don't know. It's a bit premature. I think it's a bit premature. So I'm not sure it's a good idea to actually post this just yet. So, but yeah, I'm having to compete with the music now. I just noticed, is it me or is it getting louder? I love these lamps as well, by the way, actually. I don't know why, but I just love the way they look. I was just looking at them now, I was just noticing them and I was thinking like, man, they look pretty cool. The way they're grouped like that as well, which I kind of like. And I like this sort of metal, what do you call it? What would you call that? Casing? Whatever? I don't know. And what kind of casing it is. It's like perforated piece of metal, isn't it, essentially? It looks metal anyway. Thin sheet of metal, perforated, but yeah. I don't know how well that's coming out in the camera, actually. Yeah. So, but yeah, I like that. I like them. Oh. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Squirrel. Yeah, that's Homer. Yeah, so this bit of news, I don't want to say anything just yet because I'm thinking maybe a bit too premature to be chatting about it now. I need to give it at least about 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll have a better idea of whether or not this thing's going to pan out the way I'm hoping it will. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Do you know what I mean? So either way, it's a good thing. Even if it doesn't pan out the way I want it to necessarily, it's still going to be beneficial to me anyway, one way or another. So, but anyway, that's for a couple of weeks down the line. Fingers crossed. Right. Okay. For the time being, I'll leave it there. And as always, I shall catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay, so I couldn't resist. I was standing here, I was just having a fag and drinking my coffee, and I was thinking to myself, you know what? I actually forgot just how much I love early mornings. I really do, actually. In the city, particularly, But obviously, this is now. Although it's only just turning 7. It's about 5 to now, I think. Actually, yeah, about 5 to 7 now. Yeah, I forgot just how much I love early mornings. But I mean, like really early. You know what I mean? I mean, like super early sort of mornings. Sort of like 4 a.m. onwards. Yeah, there's something about the city of London. I don't know, I can't say for it. Well, I obviously have walked around the streets of Manchester in the early hours and it's just not the same. Sorry Manchester, but it's not. But there's something about early hours of the morning in the city of London. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I like it so much, but I just do. It's like super early in the morning, like I say, about 4 o'clock in the morning, walking the streets of London. Now, okay, it's nicer and more pleasant in the summertime, but then again, of course, it gets light earlier. But even that doesn't. It's not really about whether it's dark. Although, yeah, the dark kind of, because it. I don't know. I can't really find a way of explaining it. I can't do deep this early in the morning, to be quite honest. I mean, well, then maybe sometimes I can, but right now I can't because I haven't had as much sleep. So it's kind of like, yeah. So I can't really articulate myself that well right now. Obviously walking around in the freezing cold early morning, probably not as enjoyable, but even then sometimes, to be quite honest. Yeah, there's something about the early morning, and I mean, like I say, sort of early hours, like 4 a.m. onwards sort of thing. I don't know why 4 a.m. particularly, but 4 a.m. whatever. Yeah, I just, you know, because I haven't been this early for a, you know, long time sort of thing. So yeah, I just really love it. I don't know why, I really do. And like I say, for some reason in particular, it's London that I enjoy the most. Or at least, I mean, they're the only two major cities I've been, you know, experienced being early morning, walking the streets sort of thing. So you know, Manchester and London sort of thing. So I can't compare it to any other cities because I've not done any of the other cities that early in the morning. So, but yeah, an interesting view this morning. This early morning sunrise. Interesting. Right. Okay. So. Oh yeah, actually, I've just thought of something as well. I've just reminded myself of something. Is that zoomed in somewhat? Because it looks like it's zoomed in to me a bit. Do you know what I mean? I can't. Hang on. Wait. Sorry. Oh, come on. Yeah, you know, I had a feeling it was. It shows you how used to this camera I am. It must be zoomed in because sometimes, you know, obviously it's in my bag, and sometimes I'm on, because the zoom thing is on the top of the camera, and it's just a sort of slide button. You know, you push it one way, zooms in, push it the other way, zooms out, and it's easily knocked. If you see what I mean, it's easily moved. So it must have been when I was putting it in the bag or whatever. So I don't know if it was zoomed in when I was up there or not. I don't know. I think it might have been actually, but yeah, shows you how used to this camera I am. But anyway, yeah, sorry, so I distracted myself. So what I was going to say is, that building over there, the one with the sort of slopey roof, and this big tall building here, just recently I've been doing deliveries. I've been asked to do deliveries from my shop, and it's super fascinating because, like, to enter even into this one up here, right, what I have to do is I have to go all the way down there, down to the bottom, and then I go around the corner of this building here, right, go around that building, and then I have to go through this security entrance, and then I have to go down these into the basement sort of thing, and it's like a rabbit warren down there. It's like corridors after corridors. The first time I went, even though I went with somebody that's used to doing that, no, hang on, sorry, wait, I take that back, no, because obviously he didn't get lost, I did. And I think it was the first time I went to deliver stuff on my own, and I got completely lost. I don't know if I mentioned it or not. I can't remember if I mentioned it in a video before. But I find it really fascinating, and I find it really, really interesting, and it's something different. Do you know what I mean? The thing is, it's something different, so it makes, because that's the other thing. One of the things about work for me is I like variety. I like something, you know, I don't mind routine up to a point, but I also need variety, mate. I need stuff, because you know what I'm like. It's like I love experiencing new things, and yeah, I mean, as I get older, I must admit, I'm finding it a little bit harder to push myself outside of my comfort zone necessarily, but I still believe in doing that. I still believe in pushing ourselves and taking ourselves out of our comfort zone, because I still believe you learn a lot about yourself. Even, it doesn't matter what age you are either. I mean, that's one of the things I realise, you never stop learning. You never stop learning. Ding, ding, sorry if I'm distracted. You never stop learning, do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter how old you get. You could be 93, do you know what I mean? You could be 93 and still find out stuff about yourself. You know what I mean? I mean, when you think about it, I think in some ways that's what life's all about. In some ways, you know what I mean? I mean, it's about lots of different things. You know what I mean? And it all depends on your philosophy and so on. But you know, the thing is, I said I couldn't do deeping this morning, but it's like oh, completely lost train of thought now. Great, I shouldn't have interrupted myself. Oh, great. Yeah, so you just never stop learning, and like I said, I think part of the point of life is that learning process, and you do it all the way through your life. Do you know what I mean? You know, and it's a part, I think, partly about learning about yourself, sort of thing, and understanding yourself and who you are and so on and so forth, sort of thing. Yeah, it's interesting, like I said, because that's the thing, right? I mean, going on that delivery was kind of like, you know, I found it quite kind of scary a little bit, because I'm thinking I'm going to screw this up completely and make a complete mess of things and what have you, sort of thing, because that's always lack of self-confidence with me anyway. But the thing is, like I said, I still like to try and do new stuff, and like I said, I like variety, I like difference, and for me, doing that delivery thing, as kind of like anxiety provoking as it can be at times, and especially the first time, obviously, you know, I still enjoyed it because it was a break from being behind the counter and so on and so forth. Do you know what I mean? And so I like a bit of variety in my job. I like a little bit of something different to do. Do you know what I mean? Because I think it helps break things up, and like I said, it makes it more interesting. Anyway, so I think I've waffled on enough, so that's your early morning philosophy for you. Armchair early morning philosophy of life and what it's all about. That's Paul Ashton's take on life, the universe and everything. So, okay folks, so it's just gone 7 o'clock, and yeah, I guess for the time being, unless something occurs to me, I'm going to leave it there. Don't know if this will be the last video this morning. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe some this afternoon, depending. But for the time being, at least, I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay folks, so I've just got to do a report on this flipping thing. I mean, so here we are in Victoria, in London. Paul Ashton reporting. We are having phenomenal weather right now. It's flipping really warm, and apparently the weekend is going to be it's going to be really, really hot this weekend apparently. And you can tell, look, well, it might not be as noticeable now, but just a minute ago, just literally before I started vlogging, there's a ton of people walking down here, all in like t-shirts and stuff and whatever, you know what I mean, and all like as if they're dressed for the summer, you know what I mean. It's like flipping heck. Oh, mind you, I keep forgetting the sun's that way, isn't it? And it's like flipping heck, in this country you get a bit of sun after, especially after we've had a big cold flipping what's them, and everyone's been wrapped up to, you know, to the max sort of thing, and everyone's been shivering and cold and all the rest of it. And then you get a bit of warmth and a little bit of sunshine like this, and all of a sudden it's like t-shirt weather. Do you know what I mean? It's like everybody's out in shorts and t-shirts almost. But apparently the weather is going to be really, really warm. So here we go, folks. Weird weather again. So from one extreme to the next, eh? You know, I mean, flipping it, we're still in the middle of February. You know what I mean? And it's almost like it's flipping, I don't know, July almost. What the heck? Oh man, this is crazy. Nice, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining in that sense. It does make a welcome change. Do you know what I mean? It really does. And me of all people, I ain't complaining. Do you know what I mean? I'm just stating the fact that, you know, this is very unusual for this time of the year. So, okay. But then again, saying that, the thing is that we're getting used to all this sort of mad weather, aren't we? And now anything that was there is not even, you know, people don't even blink an eyelid about it, do they? Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, it's nice and warm, great. You know what I mean? It's like, but anyway, right. So there's going to be a lot of vlogging today, I think, because I think because it is a gorgeous day. It is really nice actually. It's not a cloud. There's a tiny little breeze, nothing major. Do you know what I mean? I think I might go and have a trip to the coal drop. If I can speak, that is. A trip to the coal drops, but I need to do some shopping. I desperately need to do some shopping today. So yeah, anyway, we'll kind of see how things pan out. I can't see the screen, I can't see a flipping thing right now. The sun's shining right in my eyes. So for the time being, I'm going to leave it there and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi folks, so I'm back at home right now. Like I say, the weather, what I've been told, I've not checked it myself, but well, in fact, Daniela, my boss, was telling me that the weekend is going to be like this, but it's going to be warm. I don't know how warm, but it is going to be warm apparently. So it's going to be fantastic for vlogging and stuff. So, yeah, but I need to do a ton of shopping right now. I need to spot some food, I need to get me some food, I need to sort out some other bits and bobs. So rather than go anywhere this afternoon, which I was thinking about doing actually, considering such a nice day, but I'm kind of thinking, do you know what, I've got a ton of footage from this morning anyway, and you know, with this on top of it, I'll put this all together, I guess. I don't know how long this video is going to be, all told, I don't know, but anyway, I thought, like, you know what, let's just get everything sorted for now, settle down for the night, get some sleep, because like I said, obviously I've not had a lot of sleep. Try and get to bed early-ish. Try to, and then like I say, do something tomorrow, go somewhere tomorrow. Right, okay, so for the time being, I'll leave it there, and I shall catch you guys later. Bye for now.